Why do I always feel tired? As artists, we go through our experience and we meet different aspects of our artist selves. We might have first met those aspects as labels of tropes or stereotypes about artists. I've talked about those before, but today in particular, I would like to discuss the tired artist and the restless artist, because in my experience, they go hand in hand. Hello, my name is Veronica, aka Vespertilio. I am an Italian comic book author, tarot and oracle deck creator, and your spooky art teacher.
It's me again, yours truly.
Lately, I've been reflecting on how feeling tired has been impacting not only the quality of my life, but the quality and the quantity of my artistic expression. And as I was saying, I think that the trope or stereotype of the tired artist goes hand in hand with the restless artist. So today we're going to talk about it. I'm going to share with you a reflection I wrote about this topic. In the meantime, I thought we could make some art together. So you're going to watch me sketch in my sketchbook, which, by the way, this is just a regular A5 planner in which I have put blank pages. It is not actually a sketchbook, but some of you have been asking me about my planner, and so yeah, it's just an A5 planner without the cover basically. So without further ado, let's begin. I feel tired. I felt tired for the past 6 months. It's June. There were days where I felt like I could do anything and everything, and so I did. But one thing kept buzzing in my head, and then I'll rest. I'll do this and then I'll rest. I'll go there and then I'll rest. I will do this after I have rested. But then I never did. When the time would come for me to rest, I'd be restless. Okay, maybe I could clean the house. Okay, I can rearrange the furniture. Okay, I can sketch a little. How many times I have forced myself to sleep only to wake up with a bigger headache. What does it mean to rest? What does it mean? Sometimes I wonder if I've ever really rested. When I schedule time to rest, that becomes the time for restless thinking. I need to do this after my rest. I need to catch up on that after my rest. I have to fix that once I'm rested. And then I never feel rested. And then I'm always tired. Sometimes my mind rumbles so energetically, I need to get up and walk around the house, a nervous walk like a hamster on a wheel in its cage. I walk those 20 steps over and over again around my house, and my mind runs. By the time I eventually stop, I'm exhausted both mentally and physically. I look up to athletic people, those who run and go to the gym. I tried becoming a runner. At my 7th run, my knees started hurting and they made me stop. My run days were scheduled and controlled. I had to stretch before and after and start with short lengths, and yet my knees started hurting. I never told this to anyone, but that was really frustrating to me. My body had told me, see this thing you want to do? Now you can't. And everyone keeps telling me the same thing. You need to rest. How? How does one rest when the mind creates before the body? When ideas are loud and louder and are growing bolder? How does one rest when everything around me is inspiring? Every shape, every color, every phrase from every book calls for new phrases for books yet to be written. Every sound calls for a song yet to be arranged. I hear people talking and suddenly in my mind a movie starts rolling. Sometimes I try to mute those voices and cover those images with my phone. I scroll for hours. The sometimes becomes often. Sometimes that often feels like always. And the truth is that while it seems like it's working, it is actually making it worse. One scroll I laugh with teary eyes, the next I'm weeping out of rage. My nervous system is under attack. Each short video becomes a new step, a new bullet. I'm wounded. And once again, I'm tired. How do people rest? Can someone teach me, please? Sometimes I feel at peace while floating on the water, held high by the salty sea. I float safely far from the shore, alone. Sometimes I only leave my eyes, nose, and ears above and let the rest of me submerge, like a hippopotamus. I listen to the sound of the sea, the waves, the seagulls, the people in the distance. Other times I lay flat like a dead man, chest up, floating like a giant star. When that is the case, my ears float on the threshold. With every tiny movement, they go up and down. I hear the surface and I hear below the surface. In those moments, I have tiny moments where I feel completely at peace. But still, the mind is sailing. I think of wildlife, seaweeds, and stingy creatures. I try avoid scratching my skin against submerged rocks. I think about mermaids and pirates, and then about the people who lose their lives sailing the sea. My mind never shuts down. How do I rest? Sometimes I get stuck thinking I need to rest. I stop drawing, singing, filming, and creating because I need to rest. And then not only I feel restless, but also unhappy. I'm tired and I'm stuffed with life that is not coming out of me. And so I reflected. In many books I've read about our well. Everyone has one, a well of life, a creative well we can draw the fluid of our needs from. My well feels dry. I made a quick research. When a well dries, how do you bring water back to it? The most common answer is you pump water back into it. You don't reach for what's left. You bring it back to the surface and make it run again. I reflected on the fact that you do not bring water back by waiting. You might do it, but you might die for the thirst in the meantime. You pump the water back to the well. Action is required. My well feels dry. At times, there is something that has grown stagnant in it. I need to act, but I am tired. But then I reflected again, honestly and gracefully. What are the things that bring me energy? Eating well, sleeping well, drinking water, drawing under the sun, creating, bringing out the creative chaos in my mind. Those things make me feel lighter and lift my spirit. What are the things that prevent me from doing these things? What are the things that really make me feel tired? Eating, drinking, and sleeping poorly. Not seeing my friends and family, scrolling on social media for hours, laughing and crying and repeating the cycle over and over again, the anxiety of not doing enough, the fear of missing out, the fear of having too much fear, perfectionism, my forced stillness. It's so easy for me to blame the things that make me happy and healthy and sane for making me feel tired, while I take the things that really drain my energy and label them no big deal. Those are a huge deal. Those are the poison to my well. I'll pump my water back up, I promise. I'm already doing so. And if you feel or ever felt like I do, know that the one who has the answers to your questions has always been you. Whenever you feel like you do not know where to start, create, make art. Art is always the cure, art is always the answer. The goal is not to make good art, the goal is the action. Making art is the action, it is the pumping to bring back the water to the well. It doesn't have to look good nor graceful, it needs to keep going. For as absurd as it sounds, action will make you rested. Treat the things that fill the well like your own personal commandments. For me, it is eat well, drink water, sleep peacefully, spend time outside, reach out to friends and family, create, create, create. I long for the day I'll have followed those commandments and not indulged in sinful self-destruction. Maybe on that very day I'll feel well rested. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope this can be helpful to you all. It might inspire you to also reflect on what are the things that are draining your energy and what are the things that give you energy. I also really want to put the emphasis on the fact that action is required. I really want to encourage you to take action, because there are some actions that you find nurturing to the point that they'll help you get out of that tired zone. For those of you who are following my The Artist Way series, this reflection I share with you today is going to be my, it just turned 11 p.m. So that's perfect, because this is going to be my weekly reflection for week 11 of The Artist Way. When you watch that video, know that the weekly reflection will redirect to this video right here. So yeah, this video was completely improvised. As I said, it is pretty late in the evening. It is basically night, but I really felt like sharing with you this reflection in a separate video, because I thought this was important on its own as well. With that said, if you stayed till this point, thank you very much. I will see you very soon with more art videos. In the meantime, let's make art. Bye.